everybody. Welcome back to the Short Box, where we discuss all things nerdy and pop culture, that random shit that pops up into my feed. I am joined by my amazing co-host, the Ginger Jesus, who has fallen down the invincible rabbit hole once more. And I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Gingy, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Right on, man. Right on. Oh, did I find some good ones this week? Nothing amazing, but man, lucky son of a bitch has really got it this week, man.
Really?
Yeah. So, as you all know, I live in New England, and this is like the antique capital of America. Like, seriously, there is 7 or 8 antique shops within the 3 towns that I live in. 9, but my great grandmother died and they closed one. So everybody knows the price of what they're worth and everything like that. So you can't actually get these really good finds. And it sucks because I always end up paying some kind of crazy markup. And I told you about the, flea markets are just as bad because you're not going to find dollar books or anything like that. Like, you're not going to get rare finds. And it just sucks. So this is why we have the segment called You Lucky Son of a Bitch. Because it's those people who get the awesome stuff for dirt cheap. Like, what was it, last week, a couple weeks ago, somebody found first appearance of Galactus, first appearance of Silver Surfer, all these in relatively decent condition for a grand total of $30. That's like $1,000 in comics.
Mm-hmm.
And the yard sales worse is they think they're a comic person. Like they think they're a comic person, so they obviously don't know the difference between grading and everything like that and judging the general condition of a book. And I'm not an expert, but I can have a pretty good judge of at least a 3-number gap of where a book's going to land.
Yeah.
And they don't get it, so they automatically go, well, that's what it's going for online. And I'm like, as soon as I hear that, I'm like, you have a great day, and walk away. Because I'm just not dealing with that shit. Well, that's what it's going for online. I don't give a shit. You're here to move your shit. You're at a flea market or a yard sale to remove this crap from your house. You want it gone. I want to give you money for it, but I'm not paying retail market price for that shit.
Yeah.
Started cobbling together a throne wish list for my channel. And believe it or not, you know what's on it? Bags, boards, and boxes and trade paperbacks. Oh, and an actual ring light, not just my dang cell phone. It'll clip right up here on my freaking phone, and but
just to get people to.
Well, I like it. It's not my fault. It's literally my setup. Like, I ideally was supposed to have a computer desk, not a 10-foot folding table.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to have wall-mounted monitors. So basically, you were supposed to see the door behind me, and I would have put something over the door, and then I would have had this corner where all this stuff would be on that wall. And then this would have 2 or 3 floating monitors and an actual solid computer desk. Unfortunately, that completely fell through.
Mm.
A good computer desk is about $300, and I'm like, I just can't. Yeah. And I'm like, more importantly, I'm not bringing it up 2 flights of stairs to get it out of here a year and a half later.
Yeah, mine's a $30 desk from Walmart.
Yeah, I need something bigger, and it's just a cluster. I need a full different setup, and I'll get it after I move. But no, it's been a good week. No comic books after this month. Might not even be able to grab a lot this month anyways. I got to wait until after Friday. Because I got to go up to church and I got to grab a name off the tree. Yeah. And I got to grab a name off the tree. I got to pay for my real ID because otherwise I can't fly. We don't need fucking real ID to fly, but we don't need it to vote, but you need it to fly. And 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 then they're like, oh, we're going to go all digital, like everything. I'm like, that's fantastic. All digital is easy. We need this hard paperwork for you for get your real ID, but everything's digital. I haven't had bills sent to my house for years. I pay it all online. Oh, we need proof of residency. I live in the state. What do you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
So and at least it's only $25. But still, I shouldn't need it at all for flying. At all.
No.
Don't need it to vote, but you need it to fly. Boy, do we have some cool stuff this week. New issue of the Phantom comes out, and I actually might spring to get that one.
Okay.
Well, it's like literally like I have to I have to make sure I have enough funding. Like I don't want to go on vacation. Well, I can get this if I skip that. I just want to have a nice bulk sum of money that I can use, and then if I have left over, I will go back and clean out my box at the comic store. That's what I did this year. Like I can't. So hilarious story this year. I gave them a pull list, and they pulled a stack of comics for me. And I'm like, that's fantastic. That's great. They didn't tell me till after I got back from Florida, till like a week before I left for Florida for MegaCon or for my absolutely insanity midlife crisis trip. Yeah, 41 years old and taking a day trip to Florida. Do not recommend unless you are physically fit. But I came, but like, I'm sorry, no one told me that there was just this massive stack of comics. They're like, that's fine. And I had cash left over because you only deal with cash on vacation. You don't carry a lot of cards around unless you got it. It's always cash because cash is king. Everybody takes it. And I walk up to the counter and I'm like, I'll take it all. And they're like, that'll be $200. Will that be cash? Will that be debit or credit? And I just take out the wad of cash I had left over from vacation. And the woman looks at me, okay, cash. Because she's clearly not expecting somebody to crack out $200 in 20s.
Yeah.
At the comic shop. Because who carries cash these days? I do. I use cash as much as I possibly can. Because cash is king.
Yeah.
I have been hunting, for my last 2 issues of The Question. And I have had 0 luck finding them for a reasonable price. They're $3 to $5 books at most. They're not crazy. They're not key issues. And that's great. Every time I find it, it's like $10, $2 shipping. I'm like, no, you're making double your money off of this book. I'm like, I get it. All for capitalism, all for, charging that shit. But I just need these 2 books. I don't want any other books. I just want these. And, they wanted 20. It would have been like $18, $15 with shipping. Just absolutely crazy numbers. I'm like, that does not cost $3 to ship. A comic book costs maybe $1, $2 at most.
You just need the last 2 issues?
For what? The Question?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing issue 2 and issue 7. Of the 1989 Denny O'Neil Question run. I am missing issue. 1 minute.
Sorry.
Damn, it's not behind me. All right, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way.
There was an issue of The Question when I was at Half Price Books. I might have to see which issue it is and go back for you.
Here we go. Here is my comic list. This is my master list. It is not a spreadsheet. I can't do spreadsheets, but this is my master comic list. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I am missing issue 2 and issue 7 of The Question from 1989, the Denny O'Neil run. And then I am missing the original Demon run. This is the 95 run. Where's the 70s run? I am missing 1, 3, 4, and 5 from the original 72 Demon run. And then I should have, except for the new 52, but I like to pretend those don't exist. But yeah, it's just frustrating when you just want to finish your run. And I'm talking to Cole Hauser, and he's like, dude, you'll be able to finish all your books at MegaCon. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'll get all my books at MegaCon and everything like that. And, it's great and awesome. But I just want to complete this run so I can start the next collection. Because I won't start this one until I complete start a new one until I complete at least one run.
Yeah.
Either it's going to be the demon, because then I want to get into Jonah Hex. Really, and what's the best part is the Jonah Hex comics are like the first issue is $40.
Yeah.
The first original issue from the 70s is $40, and I'm like, that's fantastic. Sign me up for Jonah Hex, because I'm not going to spend over $40 a book because there's nothing key in it. It's not a popular character, and that's what I love. But it sucks that, like even eBay, that they're just charging so much cash for, one freaking book, one freaking thing. So we're going to get into the first topic of today. The first topic of today is Batman's biggest secret. This is an interesting video I find that I actually wanted to hear your opinion on.
Enemies share one thing.
There we go. All right. So this short popped up in my feed, and I wanted to share it and see what you thought. So here we go.
All of Batman's enemies share one thing in common. None of them ever reveal his secret identity, even though many know who's behind the mask. But once, a small-time thief named Ted stumbled upon undeniable proof that Bruce Wayne was Batman. Thinking he'd just hit the jackpot, he tried to sell this secret to Gotham's most notorious villains. But instead of excitement, he was met with rage. Suddenly, every criminal in the city was hunting him down. Confused, Ted couldn't understand. Wasn't this the secret everyone wanted? That's when Two-Face finally caught him and told him the truth. You think exposing Batman will destroy him? No, it would destroy us. Two-Face explained what Gotham's underworld had known all along. Bruce Wayne is the only thing keeping Batman tethered to humanity. As long as he has a life outside the cowl, friends, connections, and identity, he remains a hero. But if that were stripped away, all that would remain is the Batman. And a Batman with Bruce Wayne, without compassion, without ties, with nothing left to lose, would be unstoppable. No rest, no mercy, just endless, relentless vengeance. The villains had realized long ago, keeping Bruce Wayne alive wasn't an act of mercy. It was their insurance policy. All of Batman...
Their insurance policy.
Now, apparently this is some kind of a comic book. I don't know what, but it has definitely had my interest to see if I would actually read it. It's an interesting thing. I don't take I consider anything outside of the Prime universe, I don't take as canon. I never do. Because it's just an extra story. It's like Batman the White Knight. I like it. I think it's funny. It's a little outrageous, the Joker going insane, but it's still a very fun story. And it's an amalgamation too. It has splashes of Keaton's Batman, Dark Knight Rise, all the Batmobile, all of the Batmobile, from Adam West all the way up to what's his face? All the way up to Bale. All their Batmobiles are in there in Batman's arsenal. Yeah. So he has kind of all the Batmans. And it's just really good. But this actually was really interesting. I'm like, I'm not thinking it's crazy. It's just a cool spin. But that is actually a really cool theory. They all know who he is. But if they take that away, you have Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman. No one want Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman.
Yeah.
Even the normie like me, even the DC normie like me knows that's a bad freaking idea.
As far as I'm concerned, too, I mean, just based off what I've seen, especially in the animated series, they don't really care who he is either.
No.
With Spider-Man, that's a completely different story. Way different story. Their villains, his villains have to know who he is.
Yep. So it should be like I saw that and I'm like, I would love to run this past Gingy, see what he thought. Like,
Yeah.
and it would be Two-Face that did. I love the fact that this comic had Two-Face to it. Harvey's Dent means Harvey's still very much in there and has a love for Bruce, and he doesn't want to see Bruce go away.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
And I love the fact that they use Two-Face, so the writers aren't complete fucking retards over there, which is pretty par for the low on the course these days. Jeez.
Yeah.
But I really liked that touch that it was Two-Face that did that. Like, you can't kill him.
Yeah. For sure.
That was like really, really awesome. So, it's going to be a short one. Don't have a crazy thing this week.
No.
No crazy, no nothing this week, man. It's actually been with funds being tight and everything like that. Yeah, but we could do a Norfolka overview if you wanted to do that. Did your Norfolka come in yet?
It's coming with Blue Shift.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
So.
I'm waiting for my Chasing Nerdrotic and my Horseman 2 to ship because Horseman 2 and Ripazine 5 are shifting. But we will 100% we will do a live Blue Shift review when we both have our hands on that.
Did you get the Horseman 2?
Yeah, I got the Horseman 2 on pre-order. It ships with It ships with Ripazine 5. I ordered that. I bootstrapped them together to save on some shipping.
Yeah. Well,
That shipping is what?
How was Norfolka?
It's off to a very, very good start.
Okay.
I did put a video out. It will make it clear when there's spoilers about what is things and stuff like that. I give a breakdown, but it is off to a very, very good start. It's definitely an issue 1. But there was some good fights, and it's definitely the beginning of a story with great potential. And with the Rippaverse, I tend not to be let down. So this is very, very good start, and I honestly can't wait for more. But it's going to be a while, and honestly, with the Rippaverse, I'm okay with waiting. I don't want it rushed. I don't want it anything like that.
It's a good pace.
It's a good pace. I was talking to somebody before stream, and they're like, I would love to see, Christmas books and stuff like that. I'm like, I want to too. I want all that. What I really want is Rippa to have their own printing their own printing machines, but that takes time, and I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to know what Eric July is going to do with his business. But I would personally, like, they have Ripasend. I would love to see Rippa Press.
Yeah. Be dope.
And have their own printing shop and everything like that to be able to print their books when they need them, not have to outsource printing and things. But time will tell on that one. I don't know if that's what they'll do, but I really hope they do one day. I'd love to get my comic to go through them one day.
So how many books are left for this year that they announced? I think it was, let's see.
Black-Eyed Club, and I think it's just Black-Eyed Club. I think we're just having Black-Eyed Club and The Cursed up for pre-order.
No.
I don't think
so. There's Saoirse.
I don't know if that's coming out this year, if that's going to go on pre-order yet.
What about, because I know, like...
I know we're waiting, like, the ones that were announced the next up are Salvage and Saoirse.
Salvage first. Oh yeah, and then Gooding database or something like that.
That's something, but that's what we got. And personally, I hope they take December off for the pre-orders because I can't. I really don't want to have to rework my whole budget to pre-order another Rippaverse to reorder another comic. I don't like math.
I don't either.
I will skip my local comic shop to support Rippaverse.
Yeah, I ordered 2 books. I ordered those 2 books the other day, and my wife is like, "So are you all caught up now?" And I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
I'm like 8 book behind.
No, at that point, are you all caught up? Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh, you sweet, sweet summer child. No, we are not all caught up.
So
Not all caught up at all. Like, I'm mostly caught up. Only things I'm missing is ISOM with some Ripazines, but think I might be able to get at least some of the Ripazines at MegaCon.
yeah, you
I'm
should.
missing 1 through 4, and I need ISOM 1 through 3, and then I'll have everything Rippaverse put out. So, the comic wise, I don't have time for. I'm not a statue guy. I'm a bust guy. If you can't tell from above me, got Vader right there. Oh, right there, got Vader.
Oh yeah,
Got Vader right there.
I need to get the hats. That's what I really need is the hats.
I have my
Also for
Rippaverse hat. As I see, I have the Rippaverse hat that covers everything.
Yeah, I need all of them.
Yeah, I know you do. You like, yeah, you know, I usually wear, I want pins or patches. I have actually requested pins or patches on multiple occasions because I like doing, what I do is I buy the double-sided 4x6 Velcros, and I'll put a patch on one side and I'll just stitch all the other side on one. So I will have an interchangeable Velcros as patches as I see and stuff like that. And I like pins because you can put them in hats, you can tuck them on book bag, you know, you can put them lots of places. Like I actually would love to see a Black Eyed Club like signet pin that you can wear, a little lapel pin that you can wear
that'd
under
be
your
cool.
collar to be like, hey, I'm part of the club too type thing. You know, and you know, like Zaylan patches, a Rippaverse patch, just patches. I just like them more. Like it's just how I am. They're relatively inexpensive. Rippaverse would put out something good quality, and the rest would just go on wherever. Hey, buddy, what's up, pup? I see you. He coming over, say hi. It's not my fault you're feeling well. Maybe you shouldn't eat the kitty litter. It was a more so I don't, but my cat actually is really picky. He doesn't like cheap kitty litter. So I buy it's like $10 for like a bag this big. And it's made out of pine pine nuts and all this other crazy stuff. And it's basically odorless. Like no smell comes out of it because it just absorbs everything. And my dog likes to eat cat litter. So I took him out to potty this morning. He was shitting sawdust. Luckily, it all worked its way through his system, but he is not allowed to roam around the house anymore without me. He just isn't. He just isn't. So, yeah, poor little guy got an upset tummy. I'm like, you did it to yourself, you evil little midget mongrel. Yeah. Hey, bud. You very good boy. So, no, that like, speaking of the Batman stuff, we did have some news at MegaCon that I'm excited for.
Oh, yeah.
That I wanted to share. I am beyond pumped for this. I cannot explain how excited I am for this simple thing that cropped up. And MegaCon is right around the corner, and Sean Gordon Murphy is going to be there. He created the White Knight, Hellblazer, Batman, redoing Zorro. He did all of it. And there's supposed to be, supposedly, a Superman White Knight in the works. In the White Knight universe. Now, I don't have high expectations. I love James Gunn. I love Sean Gordon Murphy's art. I like his work. He does a very, very good job for what he does. And I enjoy it. Is it by any stretch of the imagination the most amazing thing ever? No. He's just a very enjoyable artist. But I still think he's better than James Gunn in terms of writing and storytelling and everything like that. He's the one that started getting me back, creeping back into comics in 2019. Because I ran across a video doing a review on doing a breakdown of Batman the White Knight. And I'm like, wow, this is actually like really interesting. So I bought the trade paperback and loved it. And then I bought the Curse of the White. I subscribed to the Curse of the White Knight. Beyond the White Knight, I have Generation Joker. I have everything. He's almost his whole catalog. And it's good. He did Hellblazer. I will be bringing a couple issues for him to sign. And to the con, and just it's going to be a lot. And I was beyond excited for this. Like, they just started announcing the guests. Who else do they got up? Comic creators. That's who they got this year. They're going to have Frank Miller.
Okay.
Which is really good. They're going to have Jim Lee. Even better. I'm staying away from Joe Quesada. He did enough damage with one more day. Don't need to fucking do more, because I'll end up yelling at him. Tyler Johnson, Christopher Noke. I'm hoping beyond hope that Kirkman and Otley are there. I really am. Because, man, Battle Beast signed, and I get my fucking ultimate signed, too. My ultimate #1 signed by Kirkman and Otley.
That'd be dope.
By the way, this new Punisher run, absolutely fantastic.
I need to grab it.
What is it? It's
the Marvel Knights.
The Marvel Knights Punisher. So good. And he's going to be there, which is fantastic. But I have to pick and choose which artist I meet. Like, I would love to meet Frank Miller, but I'm not a big Frank Miller fan. Like, I love his work. I like his work. I like Sin City, and I like the Batman, but I'm not a big Batman guy. And going up to his thing would kind of be a disservice.
Oh, okay.
Jim Lee, I honestly, I've never read anything he's really done. Like, I could bring a couple of X-Men comics to get signed.
Jim Lee wrote the Hush?
He wrote Hush.
I know he didn't write Hush 2 because people are mad at him.
I might bring a couple of the X-Men comics.
Okay.
A couple of my X-Men, like Omega, like a first appearance of Omega Red signed by Jim Lee.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that, maybe. But right now, it's Sean Gordon Murphy. He's the one I'm like, bam, right there. That's who I want to see.
Yeah.
Because, man, he did a fantastic Batman. Like, he did younger Batman. He did old Batman, like not Bruce Wayne from Beyond Batman Beyond, but I'm talking like an old Batman. And Batman Beyond, he does use Batman Beyond. He does all this like nostalgia bait and stuff like that for that stuff. So it's really good. Like, if you like Batman, you'll probably end up liking the White Knight. At least the White Knight. You can do without the Curse of the White Knight. You can do without, all that stuff. But you definitely would like the White Knight.
Okay.
By the way, it's like $20 and it's only 8 issues.
Yeah. Being new to DC, I've realized that I'm a really big Batman fan, and I really wasn't before.
I'm not low-key heroes, man. All about those low-key heroes. But no, more will come. We'll be checking it out as it gets closer. Celebrities, there isn't much. The Hobbits are going to be there.
Hey, all 4. Dang.
All 4 of them. This guy from Battlestar, Brent Spiner, James Marsters.
Brent Spiner's. Oh,
what?
I'm just a big Star Trek fan. Just
Brent Spiner, Jonathan. I would love to meet Jonathan Frakes. But it's funding. It's okay. Brent Spiner. Let's check prices here. Brent Spiner for an autograph, a premium autograph premium, $60 for an 8x10 glossy photo. Signed, and you could probably most of them will take pictures with you at the booth. If I want to do anybody, it's going to be James Marsters.
Yeah. Okay.
I Buffy fan. Can't get around it. Always have been. But this is just what they've announced so far. We're going to get a lot more in the next couple weeks, next 3 months. So we'll see. Anime voices and guests, but yeah, that con is going to be a banger. I do plan on. I figured out how to get a video camera, so I'll be bringing a vlogging camera with me, and I'm going to do some. I have plans. It's going to be a video in the future, like my MegaCon run, mostly like hunting through the short boxes and things like that. like sitting there like this, going through the short boxes, looking for comic books. Gonna be so. I'm beyond excited for that, man. I really am.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of content creators, we lost a goat this week. Well, we didn't lose a goat. It was a very important person's birthday. Chris Claremont turned 75. Chris Claremont worked on the Uncanny X-Men for 16 years. Jim Lee took over for Claremont. And man, he did Dark Phoenix Saga. He created Phoenix. He created Rogue, Psylocke. He created Lockheed, the Shi'ar Empire, Mystique, William Stryker. And it was his birthday this week. And Chris Claremont is a legend in the field.
Yeah.
He created this. He also did stories like Days of Future Past and Dark Phoenix Saga.
Not only goated stories, but he created goated characters too.
Great characters that have Sebastian Shaw, such a low-rated, underrated character. Warpath, a Native American character. Sabretooth.
Yeah.
He is one of the all-time greatest comic writers in the world ever. Right up there with Lee and Kirby. He did Excalibur. If he's at MegaCon, I'm bringing my Excalibur #1. But no, that is absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping he sticks around a lot longer. We already lost George Perez. Lost George Perez to pancreatic cancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago, and man, that still hurts. He was so good. Just so damn good. What else do we got today? All right. This one I thought was really cool. It's a short I found on YouTube so this is something I thought was really cool. It's a short I found on YouTube that is all about restoring a poster. Now, normally this isn't anything crazy. It is just a poster, but this one's something different. This one is so good. So, all right. So let's give this a whirl. Let's see.
Toys for Tots poster hanging in a Brett and Bart found this Marvel Toys for Tots poster hanging in a Burger King window in 1969. They were just 11 years old when they asked if they could have it. Now, that same poster, designed by comic legend Jack Kirby, has made its way to our studio, where we're going to try to bring this rare piece of Marvel history back to life. The first step is to remove the tape and adhesive residue from the back of the poster. Tape is highly acidic, and over time it can calcify, stain, and weaken the paper fibers. We also need the surface to be clean so our water-based adhesive can properly adhere to the paper during the backing process. To remove it, we use a combination of specialized tools and solvent, along with a rubber cement pickup to lift away any leftover residue. Given the poster size, paper thickness, and condition, we opt to paperback the piece rather than add a canvas backing. Paper backing provides the right amount of support while keeping the piece lighter. We will use a Japanese paper called Okawara that is made from long kozo fibers, giving it exceptional strength while keeping it extremely lightweight. Before mounting, we begin with our standard cleaning process. Washing the poster with filtered water and a mild detergent helps remove surface dirt and impurities in the paper. With the sun damage and long-term acid discoloration in mind, we use a bleaching agent to reduce the acidity and brighten the overall tone of the paper. We're often asked how this process doesn't harm or fade the inks. Conservation-grade bleaching agents target the discoloration within the paper's cellulose fibers, not the pigments in the printed inks. Because the pigments are far more chemically stable, the inks remain unaffected as long as the bleaching solution is used at the correct strength and for the appropriate amount of time. Next, we apply our reversible acid-free adhesive to the back of the poster and mount it onto Okawara paper, which has been secured to a board, ensuring it dries flat. Once the poster is fully dry, it moves into restoration, where we address any cosmetic issues the client wishes to have corrected. In this case, Brett and Bart mainly wanted the pinholes filled in, as the cleaning process had already brought the colors remarkably close to their original appearance. With the restoration complete, the poster is removed from the board and a 1-inch paper margin is trimmed around the edges. Not every project we take on needs extensive restoration. Sometimes a thorough cleaning and proper stabilization with only minimal touch-ups is enough to preserve the piece and revive its nostalgic charm.
Nice.
Dude. Just that is just gorgeous poster.
Yeah.
Like even before it was beat up and stuff, but this is Thor, Cap, Spider-Man, Miles Morales is Miles Morales, and yeah, just a Toys for Tots poster from 60s.
That's rare.
That's rare. It's just gorgeous. That's one of those things I would want right next to my lithograph.
Oh yeah. It was just satisfying to me to just watch it.
I watch a lot of restoration videos. Like not just posters, but like random mechanical stuff and shit like that. Going, if I had a machine shop, I could probably do that.
Yeah, you probably could.
I got free time and will want to learn stuff. What's up, midget? Hey, buddy. But no, I saw that and I'm like, I gotta share this with Gingy. Gotta share this one with Gingy, man. What else do we got this week? We have a Ripaverse reading order. I really should turn that into a video. Well, it's that time of stream again, where we talk about the luckiest sons of bitches in the comic book collecting sphere this week. At least the ones I ran across on Reddit.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with this. We're going to start off with this one. Make sure, like, I have 4 this week.
Mm-hmm.
This was the first one. I caught this the other day. And it's nothing crazy. There's nothing crazy this week. That's why I'm like, okay. So we got some good ones here.
Yeah.
Found them in the garage. Anything should be optimistic about. I have experience grading, but not comics. There were more, but they looked like late 90s. Maximum clonage books are likely low 9s. Well, like they said it best. The maximum clonage books, like right here, the Spider-Man Maximum Clonage Alpha, is not a popular book. The 90s were kind of a cluster fate. I collect them because I'm a nerd, and that's when I got into reading comics. And I happen to like the crazy stories. But the Spider-Man 2099 one, Wild Beat to Hell, is a nice find.
Yeah.
But it's this one right here. The Infinite Crisis with the death of Supergirl.
Yeah.
That really got my attention. Because that's a good book. That's like $100 book.
Yeah.
Even if it is beat to hell. If you got to get it graded, I'm not going on that tirade again. But if you got to get it graded, low grade is better than no grade. And I think this is the first appearance of the Hobgoblin right here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Yeah,
that's the first appearance of the Hobgoblin, but still a good book. It's on. Believe it or not, this is on one of my hunt lists. The Green Goblin's my favorite, but I am a fan of General Goblins, Jack-O-Lantern, and Demo Goblin from the Spider-Man universe. So they are my favorite. There's nothing in there in the 90s, 5 or 6 at any real value. Are you digging in a garage? Your damn kids stay out of your comic. Are you digging in my garage? You damn kids stay out of my comic collection. That's my retirement. But yeah, so we got that one. What else is next? Okay. We got this one, Yard Sale Grabs.
Ooh.
That I have that comic right behind me in a long short box. But that's the biggin. I picked up at the local yard sale today. It doesn't say how much you paid for them, but that's a nice in the wild find right there. The first appearance of Omega Red. Yo, Cole Hauser, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. That's a fantastic pull right there, and you got Gambit. Up next, we got the first appearance of Carnage, the trilogy.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Not as expensive as
I
they
like
could
that.
be. Not as expensive as they could be.
Did you say how much you got it for?
No, it doesn't, but I know I paid $80 for my Carnage #1 and $30 together combined for these two.
Okay.
But they're also the anniversary edition and not the not the newsstand edition. The newsstand editions for some reason go for more. Cole Hauser, you picked up more comic, dude. That is fantastic. I am always a proponent of people getting comics. We need more people reading comics. And Gingy, if you don't know Cole Hauser is absolutely fantastic. Mad lad who loves Transformers, Energon Universe, anything G.I. Joe. Oh, and still is on the hunt for the USS Flag. You have to beat Jeremy. Don't let that fig win, man. You got to get that. But he doesn't say how much he paid for them. Completing my first appearance collection.
Man, I'm drooling over those. Out of anything we saw, like that's
the Carnage. Yeah, the first appearance of Carnage was my bite the bullet collecting thing.
Yeah.
So here's the dollar bin finds. Now this is this one was pretty cool. These are what local comic shop had at $5. Had these in a bin for $5, for $2 for local. Surprisingly, ton of newsstands. We got some pretty good. I know that one's worth something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I've seen that pop up a lot.
Yeah.
The What If, we don't need that as a What If comic anymore because that's actually happening. You know, like had never got married. Didn't need a What If comic for that one. But yeah, no, they got some pretty good oldies in here.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Some Teen Titans.
Some Teen Titans, Fantastic Four. You got some good old Silver Surfer with Adam Warlock.
Oh yeah.
Just some good comic books from the late 80s and early 90s kicking around. This early 70s too. Creature Commandos. And lastly, on this last part of the You Lucky Son of a Bitch. Nope, got more. So this is I pulled up today. This is called Found Some Hidden Treasure in the Closet after coming home for Thanksgiving. That, if I saw that in somebody's closet, I would actually go, can I poke through those? And he got lucky. Days of Future Past.
Oh, dang.
She-Hulk #1.
Oh my gosh.
Moon Knight #1.
Wow. Why don't
Hulk
I
and
have
Silver
family
Surfer.
members like this?
Wonder Woman. Cyclops leaves the X-Men. Rom Space Knight first issue. And yeah, crazy magazine. But holy crap, just that first one alone. It's like, damn! Take them home before mom donates them or throws them away or gives them to the nice lawn boy. Like the guy's like boxed and ready to ship.
Yep.
And I think we got one more in here. Found the nope. That's it. That is the last lucky sumbitch of the week. Shame.
Dang.
Yeah, that Days of Future Past though. Like that's actually on my list of trade paperbacks to get.
Good luck.
They had it at my local comic shop. I just didn't have the money.
Oh, really?
My local comic shop has like 4 long boxes of used trade paperbacks.
How much
and
were
they're
they?
like 20% off. So it's like $15. I just didn't have it on me. It was either that or the books in my box. And the books in my box will win every time. Because the story ain't going anywhere, and I haven't started it. I want to finish those in the box.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, I saw that. And I'm just like, damn, man. Why can't I get lucky like that? Seriously. What are you? Why are you on here? I saw your repost today about the guy who was like, the guy who posted about Spider-Man, and I just made a comment and posted a meme and I'm waiting for the backlash. Well, that's easy because Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Miles Morales is Miles Morales.
There were so many people. That was on TikTok a few weeks ago, and so many people were getting pissed about it. Even the liberals were getting mad about it.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy. Like I said before, I actually really think Miles is awesome, but they will never push him and challenge him or do anything with him. And he will always come out on top. They will never have a bad thing happen to him, and they won't do it because of what he is. He's half Puerto Rican, half black, and they'll never push him because he's had it hard enough because of his race.
yeah,
And that's basically how they think, and it sucks. I posted Transformers #1 and got some Robotech and some Gia and Megatron. Nice, dude. Transformers #1. Now, is the Transformers #1 graded or is it raw? I don't know how you feel about grading comics. I think it's a scam, but if you do it seriously, good for you. It does help retain value. I'm just not going to sit there and gamble with that shit. I just can't.
I got a. Well, yeah, I think I showed you. Yeah, never mind. I showed you when I was at the store that I got a few little oldies trades for the first time in a long time.
I picked up a $15 Dark Phoenix Saga. It was so old from the 80s. I need to get it re-glued. I need to send it to somebody professionally, get it re-glued because the glue is falling apart. I started reading it, and the glue was so hard I heard it crack. So it needs to go to a professional to get re-glued and stuff like that. So it is safely tucked away in a book box in my bedroom.
Okay.
It's from the 80s. Like, it was $5.95.
Okay.
It's like that thick. It's like $5.95. It was like probably one of the first trade paperbacks ever put, like, in that era. So yeah, it's crazy shit. And I'm just like, I really want to read it. The pages aren't torn. They're literally falling out of the glue. Because it's just so old. Like, the glue on it is so old that I opened it to read it, and you heard crack, and the pages started falling out. Not ripping, just literally separating from the glue. And it's real paper too. It's not like, the plastic coated stuff. It's like real paper. Sheesh. It's graded coal. That's great, man. That'll hold on to its value for a while. Comic sales are raw comic sales are on the decline. Like, that's why I'm really hunting right now and really trying to grab some books for my collection. I can see my dog. Sammy! That is supposed to be one of the toughest toys on the market. He shredded it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was the same for my dog.
Absolutely shredded it. We don't have anything else really. Batman's biggest thing, we got the Restoration, Chris Claremont. Did you ever pay attention to the old Dinosaurs TV show? Is that way before your time?
Oh, like the weird
they had puppets and suits and everything.
Yeah, I saw it.
All right, so you remember the baby, right? Not the
Yeah.
mama, not the mama, not the mama. Well, baby has seen better days
Yeah.
because this is the baby now.
Oh god.
Foam rubber, man.
Oh.
The aftermath of that terrible last episode.
You seen that kind of reminds me when I was like 16 I went to Seattle and I went to the kind of like museum where it had a whole bunch of costumes from Star Wars. And there was at the beginning of the exhibit it had the first puppet of Yoda, and he was all just deteriorating, and it looked gross, and his eyes were bulging out, and his like it was disturbing.
Yeah, I definitely think that would be second graded comic out. Right on, man. Like I think it's great. I just don't have, and the other thing is I don't have the money for grading. Apparently, there's going to be a lot happening in the Energon universe. For like, we got a lot. So we got some books coming out this week. We do still have to do weekly runs. So we got this week. I'm grabbing Nemesis and Phantom. Last week I didn't get to go in either. Punisher Devil Trigger has started. And I'll probably grab that, and as well, I'll probably try to grab some of these next week. And we got the new Transformers. We got, Soundwave right there, the next Energon book. And man, let me tell you, they're starting to release the covers of these Energon books, the next 6. And man, they're looking better and better.
Yeah.
They really are. Like, they are just looking. Why aren't you sharing? Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's looking absolutely fantastic. I have no clue who either of these are. I don't. So we got these. This one just looks and goes hard. That just looks great.
Yeah.
We have alternate covers, of course, for these and stuff. I just like reading the books. I'm not a big Transformers guy, so I just like reading the books, so I don't need to go ham on them.
Yeah.
And then we have this one. This is the last issue of the next 6 coming out, and I don't know what's happened after. Still no word on Battle Beast's next release either. But this Phantom run, solid. So good. And there's the ever amazing Caden White cover. Gotta love the Caden White.
He always nails it every time.
He does. He sticks that landing every time. And Nemesis is just Mark Miller. Mark Miller. Gotta read him. Great writer.
Oh yeah. I hear good things about Nemesis.
Nemesis. It's dark, dude. It is definitely not for the faint. It's more violent than Invincible. This Demona series had me pleasantly surprised. I gotta highly recommend this comic book. It's got me pleasantly surprised. And let's see, that's about it. Like we got there's my big. They're apparently reprinted capes in my comic shop. Talked me into it. It's an Invincible universe comic. Don't quite know what it's about, but yeah. Should be fun. It's apparently a reprint. I don't know. I just grabbed the couple. It's not a long run. 4 issues. It's 4 issues at $4 a piece. It's weird. It's funny because you go like, okay, I got 4 issues at $4 a piece. That's $16. That's not bad. That's reasonable for a comic run. When you switch from $3.99 to $4.99 or $5.99 a comic in a 6 to 8 issue run, that's when you're like, that's a lot of money for something. My brain just goes, that's a lot of money for that short of a run.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man Unlimited wraps up in January.
Okay.
The last issue comes out the 29th. That was the last issue. And yeah, that is the
It's on
last Ultimate Spider-Man.
It's
which
on my list
sucks.
to read digitally, so hopefully I can start soon.
Batman Static #3. God, that cover just goes, man.
Oh, I have not seen this.
This is issue 3's cover.
They're doing really good with the covers for this run.
I think the Static run is pretty. It's just beginning. You don't know how it's going to be till the next book. You don't know how it's going to go because the next book, the Saska sisters actually said it best. The first book ropes you in. It's up to the second book to keep it going.
Yeah.
So if the second book isn't keeping it going, then you did something wrong. Let me tell you, dude. Get the Phantom comics. They're $4 each, and you can put them in a stack. Like you could buy like a cheap little $10 short box and put it next to your computer desk.
Yeah.
But seriously, the Phantom comics, absolutely fantastic. And there is no sign of a trade paperback for them either, or else it would be, it's going 5 books?
Let me see. Let me be right back. I'm going to see if it's on the Hoopla app.
All right. But yeah, that Phantom run is absolutely fantastic. Where's the Kane and White cover?
All right, let's see here.
Hoopla.
Um,
Apparently, it's going to be 5 issues. Interesting. That's good to know. Going to have a lot of reading to come back to during MegaCon.
no, yeah, it looks like I'll see if my comic shop has it.
It's not done by a. It's done by an indie publisher called what is it? Mad Cave Comic. Yeah, Mad Cave Comics.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's not an expensive book. It's $4.99 a book.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it.
It's pretty good. I had I actually requested it. She's like, you weren't the only one that requested it. I didn't think anybody would want it. It's the Phantom. I'm like, never underestimate the draw. I told her, I'm like most hardcore fans know the Phantom. They haven't seen him in comics before. And a lot of the pulp stuff is making a resurgence with it going into open market late, with it going into the publishing rights are being relinquished. So we are going to see more and more resurgence for this stuff. And I'm like, it's definitely a good idea to order a few of the first issues outside of stuff because people like this comic. It's the Phantom. It's the inspiration for so many other comics.
Oh yeah. When I was on that show the other day, one of the questions was, what color was Batman's his gloves in the first comic? Do you know what color it was?
Blue or purple?
It was purple, and my first thought was, I think maybe it was kind of like homage to the Phantom. I thought that was. I'll have to look that up, see if that's actually true, but that was my first thought. So.
Right on. No, just like I told her, I'm like, never underestimate the draw of the pulp characters because there will be some fan out there who would love to read it but hasn't read it in a while, and they'll probably buy a comic book just on the fact that it's the Phantom, a classic hero for a hero being hero's sake.
Yeah, for sure.
It's right up there with the Shadow. I don't even read Batman. Like, I'm not a big Batman guy. I got Shadow's first appearance in DC in a long short box behind me.
Yeah, I'll have to check
And
it
I
out.
got it just because it's the Shadow. Screw Batman. Give me the Shadow.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I've done a little research on him in the last couple weeks, and he seems interesting. So
He's a very interesting character. He started out with comic strips, got pulp comics, all that stuff. And Graham Nolan started writing the Shadow comic strip. Graham Nolan, there's a couple of books out there that are incredibly difficult to find of Graham Nolan's The Shadow, or the Phantom. Although Graham Nolan did come out with some new books that I want to grab. I just lack the funds for them right now. Probably get them when I come back from Florida. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a good one. So much. And don't worry, Gingy. I'll make sure to get some messages of love from the Rippaverse for you when I'm there. I really wish you could be there, man. I really do.
Oh yeah, I do every time there's a Comic-Con. One day I'll be able to go.
Well, you live in Texas, so you should be able to catch one of the You can make a day trip to a con, dude.
Yeah, I had a day. I forget which Comic-Con it was, but I had a day where I definitely could have gone, but I don't know. My wife and I were like, we should probably be a little more responsible and do something else instead of going to the Comic-Con. So we decided to just.
It is possible to go to cons and not spend money. I do.
Yeah.
I go to the con. I don't buy crazy things. I don't buy big things. I don't buy anything like that. I literally, if I'm going somewhere, it's to retrieve said item. Otherwise, I don't want to have to go anywhere. I like where I am. I like my cave.
Yeah.
So if I'm going somewhere, it's like I'm doing like it's a focused, targeted, surgical trip. I'm here to do this. I'm here to do this. I'm here to do this. These three things are why I'm here. If something else happens in between, that's different. But I will get these goals accomplished while I am out.
Yeah.
And like, I want to get ISOM. Like, everybody's like, why didn't you just order one of the autographed books? I'm like, because autographs, anybody can order an autographed book. I did it for Graham Nolan's books because the odds of me meeting him at a con and us lining up are slim to none.
Slim to none. Yeah.
And, I'll probably ask him when I order the Alien Alamo and Joe Frankenstein 3, I will probably ask him to sign those when I check out. Just, hey, can you sign these for me? Make them out to Ben. Thanks for, stuff like that. And I do really enjoy Graham's Monsterverse books. I really do.
Yeah.
The art's fantastic. The story is just so good. It's clear how much said in my review. It's very clear how much he loves his Monsterverse, his creation, his baby. Using these classic horror monster movies in such a new and creative way is fantastic. But ordering Rippaverse and getting them signed when I know I can make it to a con or something, means so much more than just having a signature comic ordered from the warehouse. And, getting my picture taken with Jen and Sil Saska.
You got it framed?
Hell yeah, I got that
awesome.
shit framed. Having it taken they signed my Yaira and my Black Widow comic right there at the club. No questions, just signed and took a picture with me. They heard who I was, and I got a double team hug. It was a great night, and I'll never forget that. And just the kindness, and I want to do that when I meet Rippa, when I meet Eric. So hey, man, thank you. Because it's going to mean so much more. Because I'm going to remember that not only did I get the signature, that I got these great books signed, but I met the creator and everything like that. It'll make it so much more impactful. Make the comics mean even more.
Yeah.
And it's why I don't go for like signature comics and stuff like that. Like, I really, really like so many times I've sat at the checkout button of ordering a 8x11 print of Conquest from Otley off his website. And I'm just like, I would love an Otley print or something, but I want to meet him at a con to do it. If he's going to have prints there, probably I'd buy a print, get it signed, and get it framed right next to my Spider-Man lithograph.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
It's not signed, it's a reprint, but it's John Romita Jr. Spider-Man. It's got Spider-Man hanging upside down in the Rogues Gallery underneath him.
Mm-hmm. My brother-in-law is coming into town, and he actually was able to grab some of my single issues. So I'm excited to get those over here.
Where is it? I can't find the picture. Dang, that's hard to find. I don't know. It's around here somewhere, but yeah, definitely one of those things where it's like I just love comics. I want to read comics. I want to do my thing, and I want the comics that I get signed to mean something to me, not because they're going to be worth something crazy in the future.
Yeah, I because I'm wanting to get. It's been so long since I've even looked at them, but I have some that I want signed, and so that's why I need them to.
I want to talk to you about something after stream. Nothing crazy, just hit. I want to talk to you about something. So don't immediately leave before we end the stream. No, but MegaCon's going to be great. It's 3 months away, 4 months away at this point, 4.5. And we're just seeing announcements, and the Rippaverse is taken off. Absolutely incredibly doing incredibly well this year. The books have gotten better. Like the quality of the books has gotten better, but they managed to save cost on them. You know, just the price is the same. The shipping went up a little bit, but that's just price of doing business. And it doesn't mind. Like I ordered the Rippaverse hat for $5, and the shipping on it was $25.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, okay, it's a hat. It probably weighs next to nothing, but it got here quickly.
Yeah.
But no, the price and shipping went up, and yeah. But otherwise, the shipping gets me most out of everything. But it's one of those exceptions I'm willing to make for the product that I'm getting, and especially Rippaverse. Like it doesn't seem to matter if you buy the $200 super deal that they have with this graded comic, you know, whatever they're super mega bundles, or if you buy one $15 comic, they value your time and money, and they value you as a customer, whether you buy the biggest thing or the littlest thing. And that honestly is far more important to me than a $9 shipping fee for a comic book.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what got me. That's why I stick with it. That's why I do it, is because my money is valued, and it very clearly shows that my money is valued in how they treat their customers. And that is honestly just great, because you don't see that anymore. Oh, Jay's live. How do we raid? We're gonna raid. I never miss a Jay stream. How to redirect your live stream. This feature is available to create a redirect. Oh, okay. I don't have that. So I can't raid Jay. All right. But no, that is this week's short box. We went over some lucky finds, celebrated Chris Claremont's birthday, saw a dilapidated dinosaur head from the 90s from an old cartoon show, and generally ranted and raved about comics that we love to read. And we will be live next Sunday for more of the short box. But if you did enjoy this, hit that like, hit that sub button, share this video out there, drop a comment afterwards. This has got to go unlisted, because right after this, I actually got to record my It Welcome Dairy episode 5 review. I'm a week behind, and tomorrow's episode, I'm a week. I got wrapped up in WoW, man. I had a week in WoW. I had a week in World of Warcraft. So I watched it. I watched episode 5. I got my notes. I'm just going to do a quick 5-minute video on a summary of it and everything like that about what's going on. And the next one I will watch the episode tonight. The next episode review will be out tomorrow.
I keep every time when we're about to end the live or whatever, I keep getting reminded that Welcome to Derry episodes come out. So I'm glad
we only got after the night, we got 2 episodes left, and shit, no one here is gonna have a happy ending.
Yeah,
I will put dollars to donuts that Lily's getting lobotomized by the end of the series.
That last episode was insane.
Actually, if you listen to the last episode's opening theme, the undertones of the background is designed to build tension. They put another layer of sound on it to help build tension built for the show. Sneaky fuckers. All right, but we will catch you all next week. Gingy, where can they find you?
You can find me mostly on TikTok. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram.
Ginger Wolverine?
At Ginger Wolverine, yep.
All right, and we are going to close out this stream with Jay tripping poo.
Hey, Tigger! What's up, poo? Oh my God, he flew! No!
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a fantastic week. Catch you next Sunday, and as always, hit your local comic shop, buy some books, and happy reading. Have a good one.